Um, Science Bellwork, week 13, day 2. We're just going to go over this real quick. So this is talking about gravitational force and mass, and the main understanding that you should get from this is that an object with a larger mass will exert more of a gravitational force than an object that doesn't have as much mass or is smaller as far as mass goes. So again, more mass, more gravitational force. Gravitational force also depends on the distance between objects. So the closer two objects are, that larger object with more mass is going to have more gravitational force than the smaller object. So let's take a look at A. It says check the box next to the object in each pair that has more mass. So which has more mass, a bowling ball or a basketball? If you've ever picked up both of those, you would know that the bowling ball is more dense, heavier, therefore has more mass. Paper towel or washcloth, so obviously I would think that we've both used both of those at one time or another. Washcloth, obviously, heavier, has more to it, so the washcloth would be have more mass compared to the paper towel. Number 3, toothpick or a nail. I would think that we would go with the nail on this one. We know that a nail is more sturdy, weighs more, so that would have more mass. Now understand that weight and mass are different in a sense, because your weight can change depending upon location, but mass will always stay the same. And then the last one, a leaf or a quarter. A leaf may be larger, but the quarter does have more mass, more dense, more weight to it, so it would be the quarter. So let's move on to B. B says all objects have gravitational force, including people. We pull on Earth just as it pulls on us. Why then doesn't Earth fall towards us when we jump? Use the word mass in your answer. Well, that's simple because Earth has more mass than what we do as people. So your answer should be something similar to Earth having more mass than what we do. Alright? And then C, the Sun has 300,000 times more mass than Earth, yet we don't get pulled off Earth and into the Sun by its gravitational force. Explain why. Well, a lot of that has to do, remember we talked about not just size, but there's also distance that comes into play with mass. So there's size and distance. The greater the size, the more mass, generally, the more gravitational force. When you have a larger distance, there's not going to be as much gravitational force there, and we obviously know that the Sun is so much further away to where its gravity doesn't have much of an effect on us. So, for C, make sure your response includes something about the Sun, and its distance being further away from us to where its gravity doesn't really have an effect on what we do on Earth. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me through Canvas, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Hope you guys checked your responses. If you need to make corrections, please feel free to do so, and have a good day, guys.